Why do we vote for people? Why do we vote for people? To have these people vote on laws that then decide on whether or not laws should be passed. Why do we? So then these laws get passed, right? We live by those laws, and at some point, if you break those laws, other people, police, will come, apprehend you. You'll go through the process, and you'll go to jail for breaking those laws or whatever the punishment is. So we have people voting on laws. We live by those laws. And the only times it matters is if we break those laws. So if in this sense, all that matters is the laws. Why are we what is quote unquote the most important right? Spending it on voting on people instead of voting on laws. Why I don't care who signed off on the Patriot Act. All I know is that George W. Bush started it, and then Obama or Trump or Biden or some other asshole continued it. I don't care which one of them it was. All I know is it exists, and I hate it. So why am I voting for people? Why can't I vote on laws? An argument can be made as if we're, for example, discussing nuclear reactors. Should our state have nuclear reactors? As far as I'm concerned, if you're an average Joe and you're not educated in nuclear reactors, you don't get a vote. You don't get to decide if we should have the potential for if in Hiroshima next to us. I know that's not how it works, but you get my point. So the average person, uneducated, shouldn't get to vote for it. But we have our governors clearly and legislatures. They do vote on it. So what is bridging the gap from your average person who is uneducated on it to the politician who is educated on it? Supposedly. Supposedly. Big fucking supposedly. What's bridging the gap? Cabinet. Advisors. Um, More times than not, lobbyists, I bet my ass. And they write these laws and they have them vote on it. So, take that bridge, and rather than having the bridge go from your average Joe to a politician, just have it be a circle where it goes from average Joe to average Joe. Educate the average Joe. Impossible to educate them on every single piece of legislature, which one indicates that there's too many pieces of legislature, but also we could have something to where it's a random group of people voting on these things. I've already thought this through to some extent. And the idea is simple: a lottery of these people get to vote on this issue, these people get to vote on this issue, and it's completely randomized. You could put in um, controls in there as far as rural versus city people, age, educated, uneducated, and if it's something that affects strictly just college students, only college students get to vote on it. If it's something that only affects farmers, only farmers get maybe not, because that sounds like a slippery slope to who gets to decide those. But in either instance, why are we voting for people? Why can't I vote for the law? Things have changed in the past couple hundred years. I think we can bridge that gap.